It's 9:07 p.m., October 9, 2020. I'm here to do a video for many important reasons. Many, perhaps the most important and that I've ever done, and also concerning whether I'm going to stay on here doing videos any longer, and how near I believe we are to the rapture and the tribulation. Let me phrase it this way, and this is just my own personal feelings and thoughts about where things are at. I would give things, let's say, within 2 to 4 weeks before I think major things begin to happen. That would probably be events of, like I say, the beginning of the tribulation. Now, I'm not making any dates. I mean, nothing may happen in the next 2 to 4 weeks, but I firmly believe that, and that's partly why I'm on here, because I believe that so strongly right this moment, all right? And one of the next or last thing, there might be one or two more if I think about it, but the last thing I want to do in this video besides those two things is perhaps even mention names, finally, with regard to what's happening with grace issues and what I consider gnostic gospel, word of faith, leave-out gospel, all of this type of thing. I think maybe the time has arrived for me to do that with all the other things I just said, which I'll briefly talk about, because like I say, I think the time is so short. And as far as me being on here anymore doing videos, considering what's happening and the church seems so asleep, and I'll see if I can bring myself to do this, because my heart is just too heavy and, I guess, mournful or sorrowful about all of what's going on. I'm going to leave that open. I'm going to leave that open this second. I'm not going to say anything for sure of what I'm going to do. But anyway, that's how I've been feeling. And also, I apologize if I haven't seemed to notice your comments on the last video or responded or anything. I'm sorry about that. I have read them all. Again, I'm thankful for whoever is left listening and your comments. Same thing. So I don't mean anything by that. But like I say, just my heart has been too heavy. I haven't wanted to say anything or even deal with this anymore, to be honest about it. And I arrived at such a point several times here doing videos since I began doing them, maybe I don't even know, 3 years ago. Going on and off YouTube, the same thing, feeling that a point has reached where I just didn't want to be on here anymore for a lot of different reasons. So I'm not closing the door, but I am saying, as I say here, considering how little time there's left, and also because I think if I'm going to say anything, continue this with this grace issue and those who are teaching this false gospel, then if I mention names, I mention names at this point. Really, if I don't do it, then I'll never do it. Let me put it that way. So it doesn't matter really in that sense, because the time, I believe, it has arrived, and it's not going to be much longer at all. And whatever I have to say, I should just say it and get it over with. And whatever's going to happen after that with me being here, then so be it. All right.